Hey guys, I'm Steph and welcome back to my beauty stash. Today I'm going to be trying out two of the new Huda Beauty Wild Obsessions eyeshadow palettes. I picked up Wild Jaguar, which I think is the more neutral color story of the three palettes that were released. And then I also picked up Wild Python. And here's what Wild Python looks like. This is the first one, of course, that caught my eye. There was also another colorful palette, and I'll put it up here. I believe that was called Wild Chameleon. I didn't pick up this palette because I felt some of the shades in this palette were kind of overlapping in this one as well as in this one. So I thought if I got these two right here, this would make for a couple good videos. I have decided to film each one separately. I was gonna showcase both of them just in one video, but I thought, you know what? A lot of you out there, you're not gonna buy all three. You're not even gonna buy two. You're probably just gonna buy one, the one that appeals to you the most. And I'd rather just do a dedicated video per palette in case you're not interested in this one and maybe it's just this one you wanna see a video on. That way it's easier just to pick and choose. Of course, I'd appreciate if you watch them both, but by all means, just watch what you can, watch what you want. Each of these palettes, they retail for $29 on the Sephora website. They are also available on the Huda Beauty website and on Cult Beauty. And I'm pretty sure wherever Huda Beauty products are sold. I picked up mine from Sephora. I did the curbside, and they actually released today. Today is Tuesday evening when I'm sitting down to film this video. And again, 29 bucks, 9 eyeshadows. Let's get started, guys. This video, we gotta go with Wild Python. I gotta start with this one because this is definitely a beautiful color story, and I cannot wait to try it out. Guys, I haven't tried these Obsessions palettes. To be honest, I think I have one. Actually, I might have already even discarded it. It was one of the original ones. It was a very colorful one. I don't remember that being a bad palette, but I know a lot of these palettes lately can be hit or miss. So I'm going into this video with high expectations. I have other Huda palettes, like larger palettes, that I don't have any issues with. So I'm thinking that this is going to perform just the way those palettes do, but we'll find out as we go through creating these two looks. I will insert some swatches of this palette. They're not going to be outdoor swatches because it's already in the evening and I didn't get time to do my outdoor swatches like I normally like to do, but they will be indoors with and without flash so that you guys can see what the shades are going to look like swatched on a fair to light skin tone. So let's get started, guys. I am anxious to try this one out. If you guys want to see the new Huda Beauty Wild Obsessions Python palette in action, keep on watching. Guys, I will have everything I'm using both on and off camera linked in the description box of this video. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up purchasing, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. Now, I've already primed my eyelids using the ABH Eye Primer. So let's dive into this really beautiful Python palette. What do we want to do? I think definitely maybe we got to start with this. What do you guys think? Let's go ahead and start with this one. Let's start with this one. I mean, all these shades look really pretty, but let's start building this one up into the crease and then we'll take it from there. Now I'm taking this lime green shade on a BK Beauty 206. That is beautiful. There's just something about green shadow, guys. Like just any shade of green that I just love it. I love using green shadow. This shade is really pigmented. Like, I didn't need a lot of this shade to get this look, to get this intensity, and I like that. Really nice. Okay, let's go in with the next green shade, which would be this one right here, and I'm gonna start deepening up the outer corner as well as the crease with it. Now I'm going in with a rephr 14. Ooh, these two shades look really pretty with one another. There is a little bit of kick up in the pan. Not too much though. All right, so maybe just a little bit of patchiness right there. I don't know if you can kind of see that. I'm trying to build it up, but might get covered with one of the shimmer shades. So I'm not gonna worry about it too much right now. I wanna go in next with this deep brown shade, same rephr 14. And let's see how these are gonna go. Just really gonna focus that out here. Yeah, I really like the way this dark brown is layering over those two green shades. I think that looks really nice. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. And it kind of helped cover that little patchiness I had there. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that first lime green shade, just right up here. Not really blending it, I'm just kind of placing it. That's such a pretty shade, I like that. Next, let's just go for it. Let's just go for the green right here. This green looks so pretty. This shade looks really pretty too, but maybe we can incorporate this shade in the next look. Let's dive into this green shade. I'm gonna try with my finger first, even though I have really long nails right now, but that's what it looks like there. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. Now I'm taking some of that shade on a Morphe M124, a damp Morphe M124, just to really intensify it. I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade right here, and I'm just gonna flip the brush over, spray it. I'm gonna focus that in here. Now for the lower lash line, I'm gonna go back in with the lime green. And I'm taking that shade on a rephr 26. And I'm gonna drag it down because I really want it to kind of like act as a highlight or give kind of like a halo effect to the eye. I'm gonna bring it out over here too. Now I'm gonna deepen it up with this shade right here. Just keep that really close to the lash line. And I'm using a rephr 03. Same rephr 03, I'm just gonna clean it off, and I'm gonna go in with this shade up here for the inner corner. I'm gonna spray it. All right, so I think this looks really good, and I don't see that I got any fallout either from any of the shades. So let me add some liner and mascara, and I will come back to show you look number 1 with the Python palette. Alright guys, so this is the completed first look using the new Huda Beauty Wild Obsessions Python palette. I added a little bit of blue liner to the waterline, the lower waterline, and this one is the one from NYX. It's in the shade Weehoo, which unfortunately I don't think they make this shade anymore. This is one of the Vivid Brights eyeliners. If I can find it, I'll link it. If not, there's so many shades that are similar to this, either in the Epic Wear line from NYX or in the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner. So this is an easy one to do, easy one to find. For mascara, I went in with Essence 24 Ever Bold Volume Mascara. And for my black eyeliner, you guys know I used my Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Waterproof Liquid Liner for the top lash line. I really like the way this look came out. I love green and blue together. That's why I wanted to add a little bit of that blue on the lower waterline. And guys, aside from that one slightly patchy area on the eye with the first two shades, really didn't encounter any issues. A little bit of kick up in the pan, not really any fallout on my face. So far, I think we are off to a good start. Let's move over to the left eye and start working on look number 2. Alright, so for look number 2, I definitely need to use these two shades right here since we haven't dipped into those. But I kind of want to do maybe something a little bit smoky. I want to try packing, let's see, I'm going to try packing the brown all over the lid. And then I'm going to go into this shade to kind of blend out the edges. And then I think I want to do either this blue or this shade like on top of the brown. Let's see how it's gonna work out. But for right now, I'm gonna start packing the brown on the lid. And to apply this shade, I am using a BK Beauty 203. All right, so that's packing on pretty well. Some good pigment there. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this next shade down here and I'm gonna start blending out the edges of the dark brown with it. And I'm using a rephr 13. And this shade is more pigmented than I thought. All right, so I think that blended out very well. Again, wasn't expecting it to be that pigmented, but that's okay. This is gonna be a nice smoky eye look going on here. Now I'm gonna go in with this blue shade and then I'm gonna build into this shade. So we're gonna go back and forth between the two. I'm gonna use that same Morphe M124. I am gonna spray it. I really love brown and blue together. I think that is a very pretty combination. Now I'm going to go in with this shade, opposite side of the brush, spray. I feel like I got a little bit of fallout from that first blue shade. Maybe a little bit right here, nothing too bad. These shades are really pretty together. Going back with this blue shade. Going back with this one. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. And I'm taking this on a rephr 26. Now I'm going to pick up a little bit of this shade and keep that close to the lash line. Now using a rephr 03, I'm going to go in with this green shade for the inner corner highlight. I am going to spray the brush. I do feel like I got fallout on this side. All right, so I really like the way this look came out. Let me add some liner mascara and I'll be right back to show you all the completed look. Alright guys, so this is the completed look number 2 with the Python palette. What do you guys think? I love the combination of brown and blue together. I definitely wanted to do something like that, and I like kind of like the ombre effect from the blue to the like teal and then into the green for the inner corner. Really like the way it came out. The brown packed on really nicely, and this shade was way more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. I like how this shade looks on the lower lash line, and of course I did add a little bit of that shade to deepen it up. For the lower waterline, I went in with this Ulta Beauty. This is their gel eyeliner in the shade Starry Night, and then same Wet n Wild eyeliner and same Essence mascara. Okay guys, let me give you all my final thoughts on this new Huda Beauty Wild Obsessions Python palette. Alright guys, so I have to say, first impressions, I really enjoyed working with the Huda Beauty Wild Obsessions Python palette. I think the packaging is really cute. It has like a little holographic moment there. And I just love the green shadow. This was the first palette that caught my eye of the three, and I'm really happy that I was able to pick it up. I didn't expect it to launch in stores today. I thought it was only going to be online. So I was pleasantly surprised when I checked my email this morning to see that it had launched at Sephora. Quickly ordered the two palettes and wanted to jump on and create these looks for you guys. Guys, I had no issues with any of the shades. Even this shade that kind of got a little bit patchy when I mixed it with the lime green. It could have just been my eye. You know, it's the end of the day and this is what, the second eye look that I'm applying to my eyes. So it could just be that my eyes are tired, or maybe it could be the shadow. I think that because I applied the shimmer shade and because I deepened it up with the brown, that really did help to conceal any of the patchiness, which it wasn't a lot. It was just a small little area. So that's why I said it probably was my eye. But I like the pigmentation of all the shades. Like, that was not an issue when it came to this palette. The shimmer shades are beautiful. I think everything just coordinates and complements each other really, really well. I do like that we get a mirror up here, and the packaging is just like a plastic packaging, but it feels pretty sturdy. I think this is a really cute, really cohesive 9-pan eyeshadow palette for 29 bucks, and being Huda Beauty, it's definitely worth picking up. I like that it's a compact size. It's not too heavy, but it's not too flimsy either. And I think she did a really good job with it. I'm happy to see this color story coming from Huda, because I picked up the Jaguar palette, and for me, these are definitely Huda colors. Like, I definitely feel this palette has probably kind of been done before. You guys are gonna have to let me know, because these are my first two palettes, minus that old one that I have somewhere. I don't even know where. But yeah, I wanted to get this one because I did like the color story of it, and I kind of wanted to get like a neutral and a colorful palette. So you'll definitely be seeing a video coming up shortly after you see this video go up. It might be a day later, or it might be less than a day later when I put up this video, but definitely stay tuned because I will be creating two looks with this Jaguar palette. But for now, guys, the Huda Beauty Wild Obsessions Python palette is going to get 2 thumbs up for me. I thought it was a pretty solid little 9-pan palette, and for 29 bucks, I think it's a fair price, especially for the category that Huda Beauty is in. It does say it lasts for 24 months after opening. So let me know your thoughts, guys. What did you guys think of the 2 looks I created? Are you team green or are you team blue? Sound off below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. Got green to match the shadows. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.